Hello. Bring this up a bit more. Here we are, Tuesday night. Hey Killer, how you doing? Good to see you again. So, I'm a bit later today. I was meant to go live about 20 minutes ago, but I had things going on. But we are now live, getting very close to the Helicoprion. I'm looking forward to probably streaming that on Thursday, I think. I don't think it will come out early enough tomorrow for the UK to get on tomorrow night. So I think that'll be Thursday. Where is it? Here it is, this fella. I'm quite looking forward to it, just to sort of get the experience again of taming a new creature and stuff like that, and having a bit of a test to see what its blueprint making stuff is all about. But in terms of using it for travel and stuff, I'm probably gonna not really do that. I'll probably be using my Basilo for that. But I am quite looking forward to seeing how it performs with blueprints and stuff. Very interested in that. But yeah, jump back onto Ark for a bit. Just open it up. Hopefully it has some utility other than the blueprint ability. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the mod version does. To be honest, I've not really looked into the mod version. I don't think there's really been a case of where the developers have added new abilities to the Ark Editions version. But yeah, you never know. Right, let's get this going over. Okay. I found a sneaky Pegomastax in my base earlier today. I was walking around my base and my cat was keep on screeching just as I was walking around the base, and I wondered what was going on, and I found what's going on here. There's still rocks and stuff. I found a Pegomastax. He was hiding in my Phiomia's butt. He was like literally right there, and he was just hiding there. I think he must have got himself squashed in there because the cat had scared him, so he was trying to run away and he ran into the pig. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. It must have found its way in through here. Ah, you dumb Theris. There's no rock there anymore. Alright, Jim. How you doing tonight? What a time to join. You mean the pig butt. Yeah. If only I'd caught that earlier when I was on Ark and it was stuck right there. But that's quite a sight to see when you come onto the stream. Double butt. But yeah. You gotta love a pig. Hey! Sit. God. All good. Yeah. Stressful day for work for me today. It's gonna be a bad week, I can feel it. Literally had no time to do anything else but work. Like, what's that all about? I am going to go for an alpha Carno today because I'm going to finish this one off so that I can move on to the next. I spotted an alpha Carno over by Carno Island, so I'm gonna fly over there shortly with one of my overpowered Theras. When's the boss fight? I'm not quite sure yet. I still need to make some. I need to make 4 more saddles, and then I need to make a whole load of cakes. So I only got my my beehive up and running a couple of days ago. So I'm not sure what the honey situation is. So I need to make some cakes. I'm not sure how many cakes I'm making. I'm going to do the monkey first, the alpha monkey. So I'm not sure how many cakes I'm going to need. I'll probably do like 5 each. And then I should pretty much be ready for the monkey, at least. So I'm hoping in a few days. Maybe next week, to be honest. I should be ready for that. So I'm still waiting to get an 83 on health and a 74 on melee. And I'm just not getting either of them. It's really frustrating. I've gone through so many eggs. Mind you, I might be getting mutations on other stats, so I'm not bothering to look at the other stats. I'm only looking at those two. But yeah, it's taking forever. Hate it when work gets in the way of skiving off work. Well, when you work from home, it's like, what's the point of working from home if you're working all day? Dear idea. I do tend to watch streams and stuff though when I'm working. I couldn't today because it would have been too distracting. Come on, man. 5 each per boss. I do normally for cakes. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I've also got to make sure that I think I've already done it, but I need to make sure that the cryopod doesn't change it back, or cryoing them doesn't change it back. But I need to disable harvesting when I go into the boss fights, because the Theris do tend to get overloaded with meat and stuff that they harvest from everything they kill. And sometimes they get weighed down. So I need to remember to do that. I think that was it. Yeah. So I've finished off my pen wall. So it's a larger area now. And I've got my new Basilo replacements from the one that was killed all the way over there in the cave. I just need to go and get a saddle. And there is, I think I'll be taking 993. Take this one. Yeah, so my chibi, my new chibi is almost at its first level. So hopefully this Carno, I'm not sure what level it was, but hopefully this Alpha Carno will get it up a level to get back to where we were before. And we just need to head in the right direction. Off to Carno Island, all the way the other side of the map. Oh, there's a ring dropped over there. Bit too high. I'm not sure I'm going to wait around for that. Oh, I left my doggo on companion again, so my doggo is going to be following me somewhere. He goes on loads of adventures, just following me around. Survivor's best friend. No, we're not. We're not heading. We're not heading back to the Meg massacre. The Meg massacre is all the way over that side. We're heading to we're heading to Carno Island up here because there's a alpha Carno there. So I need to get some XP for my chibi. Although the Meg massacre situation is no longer there because since then I've done a dino wipe, so it will have cleared all the wild dinos off the map and allow them to respawn. That doesn't mean that there's not a whole load there again, because they could have overspawned again. But yeah, I did a dino wipe. And Carno Island, as you can probably tell from the name, it's full of carnivores and stuff. So pretty much everything on there wants to kill you. And sometimes it can be pretty overcrowded. Other times, oh, red drop. Other times, not so overcrowded. But my Therizino should have no problems. I'll definitely be going for that red drop. The Elder Claw will be doing the same when you get one. What will the Elder Claw be doing? Oh, my doggo's arrived. I'm gonna set him to sit down. Oh, he's gonna follow me anyway, isn't he? Oh, follow you around on companion. Yes. Probably yes. I would have thought so because it is meant to be. Oh, you're kidding me. Bloody hell, I didn't bring the saddle. Okay, you stay there. And we'll go back. Jesus. What a numpty. Fast runner, yes. The dog is an extremely fast runner, fast swimmer. He loves to dig, he loves to burrow through the ground and just pop up right in front of you. Well, that was frustrating. Ah, I should have gone for that red drop as well while I was there. YouTube's really weird because it sends me notifications on my phone saying live now on your channel. Like, thanks YouTube. I think I know that I'm now live on my channel. Something isn't right if I didn't realise. Creep alert. These things are a lot slower than I realise. It's like watching a kettle while you're waiting for it to boil. Hey Alchemist, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well. And I'm not quite sure how to say your name. Is it meant to be say that shit? Because it's got, I'm not quite sure how you say the 7 at the end. They used to be faster, the flying speed got nerfed. That doesn't surprise me. Because I should have gone for that red drop, because I got a feeling the red drop won't be there. Oh. I got a feeling the red drop won't be there. This is a plain one, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want that. Let's get you out. Oh, you got no saddle? Must be these ones. Hey HBN, how you doing? You good? Here we go. That's good enough. And we can go back. All good how I say it. Okay, good. I know YouTube's all right if I say words like that. I'm not quite sure about Twitch, but yeah, YouTube's all right. You have a couple of journeyman theory saddles. Hope can become blueprints. Oh, from the Helicoprion when it comes this week. I'm interested to know what the chances of failure are when you use the blueprint making ability. I mean, I don't know what it. I do know what it is on the mod. I've forgotten, but I'm wondering if that's something that Wildcards is going to change. Maybe nerf it, or probably not buff it. But yeah, just wondering what the risk is, because if you've only got one saddle and you want to turn that into a blueprint and then you lose it. No. Definitely something I'm looking forward to testing out, though. It's fine on Twitch. Cool. I'm also streaming on Kick as well, but I don't really get any activity on Kick. I don't think anyone really watches from it. It's still a fairly new platform for streaming and stuff. So I am actually thinking of potentially extending the streaming to TikTok as well, because I've got 18,000 followers over on TikTok. I kind of think, well, it's a bit of a waste if I'm not streaming over there when I've got 18,000 followers. But I need to change my setup to be able to stream to TikTok because I don't have a stream key to use outside of TikTok Live Studio itself. They don't really give out stream keys. But yeah, over the next few weeks, I'm looking at potentially adding TikTok. I'm hoping I can. I'm just not quite sure how people do it with the game when they're playing games and stuff. I need to watch some live streams on TikTok because it's like it's going to be vertical. So how much of the game do you actually show on the stream? Yeah, not quite sure yet. People might be abandoning YouTube soon because of the age changing thing. I'm quite interested to know how that's going to affect channels. Is it going to affect channels more, or is it going to affect is it going to affect the creators more? Oh, I thought my Theris was gone. Is it going to affect my the creators more, or is it going to affect the viewers more? I'm not quite sure. To be honest. There we go. Doggo's back. Sit. So that red drop is now a yellow drop. Bugger. Okay, so this is my Theris, 25k health. I don't go above that. There's no point. And 1014 melee. So that will make mincemeat of the Alpha Carno. Where is everything? Bit quiet today on Carno Island. Oh, there's something moving fast over there. Not quite sure what that was. Oh, doggo! Yeah, there's lots of fighting going on over there. What do we get? Paris the saddle. Oh, that was poo. There's lots of stuff going on over here. Alpha Carno. Oh, it's what's it called? The Cerato. Wait. Did I kill the Alpha Carno? Oh, it wasn't an alpha because it was the Cerato. It was the Cerato redness. There's meant to be an alpha around here. What's going on down here? I just realized. Oh no, it's not harvesting. It's not harvesting resources. Or is it? It is, yeah. Disable. The Cerato poison gives a red glow. Yes, I was mistaken. Treasure chest. But yeah, there was definitely supposed to be one around here. I haven't been all the way around yet. Oh, there it is. This is the alpha. And another Cerato. Oh, that's a nice Argent. Lovely. Oh, my doggo. My doggo's fighting the Cerato. Oh, he's doing like 36 damage a hit. The Cerato's only doing... There we go. Leave my doggo alone. There we go. Made mincemeat of the Alpha Carno. There's loads of Ceratos on this island. So what have we got next? Tame a frog. Loot 3 green cave loot crates. Retrieve 5 artifacts. I don't think I've got the thingy over here. I should have got this first. Where is it? Oh, here it is. No? Oh, it's here. Oh, I've already got it. Frog 1 for sure. What was it? Was it tame one? Oh, level 135 or higher. That might prove potentially a little bit difficult on the island, being a an official story map, but yeah, we'll see. Do I play single player? No. Well, I play solo, but I play on a server. Oh, he's got blue horns. Look at that. Lovely. Dog's going crazy. I don't play single player because I hate the spawn mechanic on single player. It's like the map is even more empty than servers on single player. And I don't think resource respawn works particularly well on single player either, to be honest. Sometimes I use single player to test stuff out. If something new comes out, I might use single player to test things out, test creatures out, and also to take screenshots using photo mode, because obviously on a server, photo mode doesn't freeze unless you're using admin commands. It doesn't freeze the time or anything. Well, don't need that. I might keep some of those. Don't need that. Oops. Okay, job done. Oh, there's a... Come on, doggo. Follow your master. You set resource spawn to 0 just to make up for the single player jank. What does that do? Does it respawn instantly? Like as soon as you literally move away from it, it respawns? Because I do remember experiencing things like metal nodes taking forever to respawn. You turn away and things come back. Yeah. Yeah, I used to get frustrated with metal and stuff just taking forever to respawn. But also on single player, I know you can increase the rates and stuff, but like as soon as you stop playing, the time stops. Now that's where increasing the timers and the rates and stuff comes in handy, so you can kind of make up for that. But I like having a server where it's continuously running. Hey Aaron, how you doing today? Thanks for popping by. We've just been on a mission to kill a alpha Carno to complete another thingy on another milestone. So I've now got 6 points, so I can actually get this one that I've been wanting. Hold E to unlock. I hope it doesn't, yeah, I might wait just in case it thinks I'm dismounting as well, because I don't want to dismount to my death. I'm doing good, Aaron, thank you. I'm doing very well. I'm very pleased that the heat, I don't know where you're based, but the heat in the UK has calmed right down now. It's a lot more pleasant now. And I think that's pretty much it for us. It's going to be around sort of 20 degrees for the next couple of weeks. You nearly passed out doing your lawn a few days ago from the heat. Oh man, yeah. I've cut the grass and stuff before in the heat, and it's like huge mistake. I tend to not do it when it gets really hot anymore, because it's crazy. Like, I literally feel like I've just had buckets of water just dumped on me. It's high 20s here in South Africa, and it's still winter. Ah, yeah, we don't get temperatures that high in winter. Ours are usually like single figures. I mean, we do sometimes get into the minuses, but generally it's sort of like between 1 and 5, I guess, most of the time. You're in Texas, super hot here. Oh man. What sort of temperatures is it at the moment in Texas? I know they've been having some crazy weather in Europe, like in Spain and Portugal. All right, Kitty. Most days in winter are 15. We barely get that in summer. Yeah, yeah. We've had quite a bit of hot weather this summer, but it comes in it comes in batches. It's not like one long hot summer. We've had like 4 heat waves. And we might possibly get some more, because sometimes we get an Indian summer, sort of like late August, early September. What is it? Well, yeah, it's mid-August now. But we might get something in September. 96 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius, but it's in the low 30s, I think. That's when it gets really hot in the UK. Sit. Right, let's put that one back. It feels like 101. That's insane. 35 to 36 Celsius in Texas. Yeah, we tend not to get those sort of temperatures. At most we sort of like at a peak we'd get about 34, maybe 35, but generally 33, 34. And not really built with the aircon. Right, I've got to remember you've got a boss saddle on, so don't want to forget that. Right, that got me a level on my chibi. So I'm almost back to where I was before I lost the other one. You love freedom measurement. 0 means cold, 100 means hot. Simple. Yeah. Yes. Went on holiday to Seville and it hit 42. The only idiots walking about looking for somewhere to have lunch. Oh, I can imagine. I think British tourists really do stand out in foreign countries, especially in hot foreign countries. We do really stand out. I'm not sure what the hottest I've been in. I did go to Egypt a long time ago. When it was probably when it was a lot safer. And we were in like Death Valley, I think they call it. That might be the hottest. I can't remember what it was, but that might be the hottest that I've been in, and that was insane. And I tend not to tan, really. I'm more of a burner. Come on, where are my mutations? No worries, Aaron. Thanks for stopping by. And catch you next time.
Everything in its place. See how long that lasts.
Wonder if there's any 135 bezels on the map. Just have a little peek. Like you, white, red, purple, pill, white. Yeah, yeah. I used to find, at least when I was younger, Like I'd go on holiday, white as anything, get sunburnt while I'm on holiday, and then by the time I get back, it's basically peeling off. So it doesn't look like I've been anywhere. That always sort of happened. That's the way I felt it was happening when I was younger. Nowadays, I tend not to stay in the sun long enough to get burnt. The 112 frogs on the map. Let's see, what was it? 135. There are a few. I can't tell whether... I don't think these are caves. I don't think this one's a cave. Frenetic. Can't remember what the frenetic one is. Don't you feel like certain creatures mutate more than others? I'm not sure actually. There's not something that I've picked up on myself. But then I do tend to do a lot of mutations on there is. See, this I was trying to get this to 100%. I only got it to 82% because I was on a work call, and I completely forgot about it, and I ended up being on the work call for an hour. And then as soon as I finished the call, I was like, oh, bugger, and I missed it all. When I could literally have just been on the work call, and still done this. Hopefully nobody from work's watching this stream. Right. What was I going to do? I'm not sure if I'm ready to go and get the frog. Got tons of narcotics. I may see.
No place left to put anything. Not that I'm complaining.
Might do that one. Why is there no... The other big fish? Where's the Tuso? Yeah, I'm not going over there. There's no Tuso on the map. And there's no Rex. shoulder pets don't lose oxygen and stuff when you're in the water when it's on your shoulder, right? If I remember correctly. No. But it doesn't scare off it doesn't scare off piranhas, does it? Which I kind of wish it would. Forensic protects from torpor. Oh right, okay. Hey Cypher, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Right, I came up to repair this. But what am I going to do? I think I'm going to fly over rather than swim. What's that? To level your chibis, usually do laps around the ocean hoping for Alpha, Tuso, and Moses. Yeah, there's none at the moment. There's... I'm not sure why it doesn't list Moser at all when it lists Tuso and Rex but says 0. But yeah, there aren't any. There's literally no point going after the Raptors and the Carnos when you're wanting XP. I'm not sure if a single Therizino can take an Alpha Rex. It might be able to take a lower level one. Shoulder pets don't lose oxygen. Yeah, I didn't think so. But they do lose oxygen if they get knocked off your shoulder or if you throw it off your shoulder. I think then they lose oxygen. You're going to stay here this time. No swimming for you. Hey Alex, how you doing? I've been working on all my worlds today on Ark Ascended. On Ragnarok, the island, the center, extinction. It was a long grinding day on my worlds. You were playing on all those maps today. That's a lot of work. You couldn't skin your Behemoth gate with the Astrios skins. What did you use? I just used... Oh, I think I just used the Astrios skin. Skin number 1, I think. Or maybe 2. One. Yeah. It seems to work for me. What's the plan? What's the plan for me on my world? At the moment, I am going after some Alpha Megalodons for Chibi XP. We got 4 over here. they aren't all next to each other like in the cave, so it should be okay. And I'm hoping that might free up spawns for some others. It wouldn't let you. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is. I think it only works with structure skin 1. I don't think 2 or 3 have skins for the behemoth gates. I saw Nakatus is working on some more skins and stuff as well, including the fireplace, which I'm quite looking forward to, because I've got a fireplace at the moment, and at the moment in that particular room, the fireplace is the only structure that doesn't have a skin on it, so it kind of looks out of place. So I'm looking forward to that coming. People are... I think what I'm going to do for next time is prep. I think I'm going to prep to tame one of the frogs. And so, yeah, the next time I stream, I think will be the Helicoprion. So I'm going to prep to tame one of the frogs to progress the skill thing. And I think I'm pretty much ready to tame a Helicoprion. Because when it comes out, so I'll probably be doing it on Thursday. When it comes out, I'll grab... I think you'll have to grab something from a supply drop, so I'll probably just find a supply drop. And then I should be ready. To be honest, it sounds like a bit of an easy tame, but I'm always caught out by the easy tames because they end up not being particularly easy. I think it's safer if I go over this way. Right. That should be safe enough parked there. Oh, 5 and 15. Oh, that's a 140, so that should do okay in XP. These are all going to be minimal XP. I was Not sure if I need to disable its weight thingy. I'll see. I'm not sure if I want it to harvest, because it might get weighed down a bit too much, but we'll see how it goes. It's better than the original tame. Hated how those waves of sharks and eels. You're super excited for the next few tames. They look great. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I'm looking forward to the most. Oh, here we go. The Plezzies. I'm really looking forward to the Elder Claw. I'm really interested to see what his abilities actually are. But it looks like a really nice creature, visual-wise. And I'm quite interested to see what the Megaraptor's taming method is actually meant to be like. The Deinonychus is obviously, you know, we've played that as long as you played Ark Survival Evolved. We've had that creature already. I doubt it's going to change. Wow, 13 points. Oh, no, I was meant to put some in stamina. Oh, well. I should get some... I should get some more from these ones. The Dino is pretty cool. Yeah, I know a lot of people use the Dino for the dragon boss as well. I never used it myself. I always stuck to the Therizino. But yeah, I know a lot of people used it for the dragon fights. You hope they save a bunch for Lost Colony. Wonder how many new tames it will have. When they first announced Lost Colony, they said there was going to be 4 new creatures in Lost Colony. Now this was a long time ago now, so whether that's changed or not is unclear. That one's got a nice green aqua body. So at the moment, it's possibly 4, but we already know one of them because it's already in the game. The fox one. Get out my way. The ice fox that's come in. I can't. The Valwyn or something like that. I think that's one of the 4. So if they are sticking to 4, then there's 3 other ones that we don't know about. But to be honest, I thought they were gonna, or I assumed they were gonna be real world, like dinosaurs, prehistoric creatures. Look. Can't a bloke and his bazzy have a moment's peace? You're excited for Lost Colony, but scared it might be really difficult. I'm kind of bad at Ark. I'm not great at Ark myself either, to be honest. But we're all beach bobs at heart. But I do think there's going to be quite a difficulty, like a steep increase in difficulty. I think, particularly with it being a snowy map. Need to eat some raw fish to get my food up. Yeah, the cold I think is going to make it a steeper survival, at least I think, when you start on the map. Obviously, if you bring everything over that you have, it's going to be easier. Ever since Genesis, I think they're done with real world creatures. Yeah. I mean, they're still doing real world creatures in the creature votes. And obviously the Ark editions are all real world creatures. But in terms of wildcards creations, yeah, they might be done with them, to be honest. But then one of the creatures, come on, get out of my way. One of the creatures coming to Lost Colony is the one that we've seen in the trailer, whatever that's going to be called. So it might just be 2 creatures that we haven't seen yet, if they're sticking to 4. The vampire-like creature. Extinction had nothing but fantasy as well. What about Aberration? Can't quite remember aberrations. Obviously, there was like the rock drake and stuff. You send me hope we don't get a full idea of how the map will be from community crunches. I don't think we will, to be honest. I don't think they will. I don't think they'll show off anything to do with the map in community crunches. The only time I think we might get some reveals regarding that sort of thing might be the extra life event, because they usually do reveals. And at the point that we get extra life, the next map will be Lost Colony. So we might get some stuff then. Yes, Wildcard hasn't made a real dino since the island. There might have been some in Scorched Earth. Was the camel type one real? I got a feeling that was real, wasn't it? This one's going to take forever. It's a 140. The camel one never existed. Yeah, maybe they haven't then. Maybe it's only been through the mods that they've, like Ark Additions that they've added, and the creature votes. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I thought I'd dismounted then. Well, it's difficult to see how red the sharks are. $45. I want to see how much. Almost 46. I want to see how much this gets it. I feel bad for all these itchies because they come up because they're so friendly. They come up, see what's going on, and then I end up eating them. Gonna forget the number. Yeah, I think it was 46. Hopefully. Just curious little fellas. Yeah, well, you know, curiosity killed the cat. I'm not hitting this, am I? I'm just spamming the mouse keyboard, the mouse button. All right, let's see. It was 46.75, so almost 30. Well, pretty much 30,000 from a 140 megalodon. About 40,000. No, 30,000. That's pretty good. Still not quite where I was though before. I think I was at like 129. 10 levels. Let's get that up to 3. And then go this. Getting closer to 97. Where am I? Purple drop. You're misusing a Bazzy. The Dinosuchus is just too good. I haven't really used the Dinosuchus much. I really should. Oh, there's my frog saddle for when I tame the 135. There we go. I'm a bit overloaded. Don't need that, but don't need that. Don't need that. I have heard the croc is really strong. I did play about with it when it first came out. I've heard people use them in some of the boss fights as well. I'm not sure you can take like 19 of them though, into a boss fight. I'm not sure if there's enough space around in the teleport area. No, maybe I shouldn't have done that. They're too big. Usually 12 is what you can fit. Is that 12 with a UT as well? well with the UT, yeah. The less the better, to be honest. I'd love to get my UTs, not my UTs, my Theris, so strong that I don't need to take 19 of them. Although I probably don't need 19 for the alpha monkey and brood anyway. But I usually take 19 for the dragon, for sure. But I'd love to get them to such a strength where you don't generally need all 19. Just saves faffing about around the obelisk and stuff. Usually bring around 16 tames, less clutter is nice, definitely. I still find it frustrating that you set them all up nice around the obelisk or your transmitter, and then when you teleport, they all end up in a mess in the boss arena. I still find that frustrating. It would be so much better if they were in the exact same position and everything that you put them in the first place. You try to cryopod as fast as you can before TPing back. Yeah, that's quite a good idea. I don't tend to do that myself, actually. I just try and make sure that I'm not messing about in any inventories when the timer gets down to 0. I'm not sure if that's still a thing in Ascended. I know in Ark Evolved it used to cause issues if you were in your inventory, or if you were mounted on a creature when you were teleporting. I know it was an issue in Evolved. Fact alert, you are in the top 20 English-speaking Ark streamers. Is that because there's only 20 Ark streamers? But, oh. That is an interesting fact, actually. I'm in the top 20. Am I 20th place? Or am I a bit higher than that? And where are all these viewers? Because got a few. Top up the trough. That is the main thing, Jim. Yes, I do tend to overthink these things. I'm not one for receiving compliments very well and stuff. It's like when I'm at work and I get complimented on a job well done on something, and I'm like, I'm just doing my job. It's what I'm there for. It's what I'm paid for. I don't know. It's just I'm a bit strange about that. It's just that I appreciate compliments and stuff. I just find it strange because I'm just being me, not being anything special. But yeah, it's good to know. You feel more popular than you are, GP. Yeah. Well, to be honest, I have surprised myself in regards to how comfortable I've become. Yes, it's me. Still surviving? No. I have become more comfortable streaming than I realized I would. I think it's I've sort of felt more comfortable a lot faster than I expected. It's one of the reasons why I haven't streamed before, because I just didn't really feel like I'd enjoy it. There are 85 channels streaming Ark. You were in the top 20, somewhere in the top 20, maybe third, maybe 20th, maybe first, maybe second. But yeah, no, it's interesting. I think there's a lot less channels streaming Ark on Twitch these days, or at least Ark Ascended. But it's still definitely worth a game. It's still a game that is definitely worth streaming. Not first, no. Well, you know, when you're not first, that means, you know, you've got more work to do, which is always good because, you know, it's got to challenge yourself.
All have work and no play makes survivor made a dull rot.
Right, I think I've unloaded everything. Put him back. Where did I leave my doggo? Oh. Here we go. Your news vids are the best. They aren't clickbait and give neutral opinions. Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't do clickbait. I think I might have on the odd occasion done something that's sometimes close to clickbait, but yeah, I stay away from that. I think I did get accused once of doing clickbait, which I still don't see as clickbait, but when the Maiguana came out, I had a thumbnail of the Maiguana, but the title was the Maywing, something like the Maywing is back in Ark. And I got accused by somebody of clickbaiting because it wasn't the Maywing, it was a Maiguana. But it's like, the Mayguana is exactly the same as a Maywing, except it's a reptile. It does everything that the Maywing does. So I thought that was a bit silly, but it's like you get silly little comments like that when it's not really clickbait. But when I was doing my channel, I kind of felt what I want to do is cover the news, but keep the videos fairly short. So I don't want to be a channel that keeps on stretching videos out to 8 minutes, because when you do over 8 minutes, you get the mid-roll ads. So yeah, it might get you more money, but attention span is not high these days. Hasn't been for a long time. So yeah, I like to keep my videos concise and short. Yeah, but yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thank you. It is technically the Maywing, yeah. But I've kind of learned a lot more now to not respond to comments like that, because I think a lot of it is just like rage bait. And I have had a habit of getting sucked in by stuff like that before in the comments. I tend to not respond so much these days. Right, I think 20 past 10. I think I'm probably going to call it a day there. I'm going to be looking at probably going again on Thursday, assuming the Helicoprion has released. So the Helicoprion's meant to release tomorrow. As it's only a creature, there might be a patch with it as well. It's probably going to happen tomorrow, but I think for UK it will probably be so late that I'll probably be in bed. So it'll be Thursday. So I think on Thursday I'll look to check out the Helicoprion and tame that, and possibly tame the 135 frog to move this on, because that one will be easy enough. Kill 10 of the following. Yeah, that will be easy enough as well. So I think I'll do that. That's what I look to do on Thursday at least. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. GG, great stream, keep it up. Thanks, Killer. Thank you for staying since the very start. Here's hoping the patch goes off without a hitch. I say that every time, Itch. One of these days it will happen. You and Bay are infinitely better than that clickbaiter, Lady Crassus. Does Bay do news? I've been watching some of his videos more recently. Like he's streaming now on YouTube in Monarchy, and I've been watching some of his streams over the last few days, or like the last week or so, and I've been quite enjoying them. I know he does a lot of guides and stuff. But I'm not sure if he does news that often. But he's somebody that I've been aware of for a long time. He's a really nice guy. Definitely does some great content. Always fun. Thanks, Jim. The thing with Ark is it's always like you have to create your own. You have to like create your own story and try and make things happen. Yeah, sometimes it's not particularly easy. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, you meant Teacher's Game too? Yeah, no, I don't really watch Teacher's Game too. Yeah. So yep, I think I'm gonna end it there. I hopefully we'll see you guys on Thursday. If not, there'll be plenty more streams to come. So have a good night, have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.